The last stage of the drawing process is to actually put it on a piece of paper and print it out for somebody to view. We can't do that here, or we can, but it's not very successful. We're just in the drawing area. If I just scroll in or out, there's no boundaries. We could draw a speck of sand in relationship to the sun. That's the sort of scale we're looking at in AutoCAD. So we don't have a real reference point in our drawing area. But as you noticed as you're drawing, there's some other things happening down here. The model space is what we're in now. That's our drawing area. But we have different tabs. It's a bit like Excel where you can put different tabs. This one here, Bears A3, tells me that it's from one of the Institute printers and it will print on a sheet of A3 paper. If I click on that, we can now see the sheet of paper in its full size, A3, and this is the drawing we've just done on our model space. It doesn't look in good position on the piece of paper, so if I just pan and just I'll have to click on this model space, click paper to model down there, and if I just pan, it looks like I've got a lock on. I'll just pan my drawing so it looks like it's in the center of the piece of paper. That lock I just clicked on there was to lock me out of zooming in and out. As you can see down here on the right, it's 1 to 2. That's the scale we wanted the oilstone case to be in when we're in model space. We're 1 to 2. Our drawing, our heights of our dimensioning and text is, when it prints out, will be 5mm high and 3mm high. The model space is where we can adjust the drawings inside the piece of paper, but when it's the paper, when we click onto paper, we can roll in and out but still maintain the same position on the piece of paper. The dotted line around the outside here is the limit the printer can print to. The double line here, where it says double line, is called a viewport. So we've actually got if you're looking through a telescope at something, you'll see a round circle. This is a similar experience when you're looking through the square into model space. If I go back to model space, just think of a square being drawn around, that's called our viewport. And if I go back to Bears A3 to the piece of paper, there's our drawing as part of that whole model space. So if we print that off, which is to our MO7 printer in the back room, that will come out on the drawing. Let's have a look. We'll zoom in a bit closer here, and you can see we've got that's the normal text box that we can alter. It's an M text box, you can see there. But across here, if I just pan across, you'll see who it's drawn by, what is it, how many sheets have we got, when it was drawn, and the scale. Now for you to change that, we need to double click on that writing very quickly, and we come up with a text block that we can alter. We can change the text by clicking on the text here, and then we change the value down here. And conversely, we can change any of the text by clicking on the text and then changing it in the value section and clicking OK. Double mouse wheel click very quickly, and it brings up to the full size. That drawing now is completed. It's ready for printing. It will print everything out that you see on here and also what's in the title block of your piece of paper.